Our third contestant is Eddie Merlin. Fear of Grammarians. Fear of Grammarians, Eddie Merlin.
When I told my mama that grammarians scare me, she cried. As she looked up at me through her tear-filled eyes, she asked me a very pertinent question. Eddie, what is grammarian? Mr. Toastmaster, fellow Toastmasters, guests, and victims of grammarians gone wild. Now I know why my mama never warned me about grammarians. Now I'm not talking about fake grammarians. Fake grammarians don't scare me. A fake grammarian is someone who comes off the Toastmasters unemployment line, strolls into the meeting, discovers that he's the grammarian, and proceeds to do a job he can't do at all. I like fake grammarians. They're so adorable. They spend so much time trying to find anything that might lead to something that they almost always catch nothing. A fake grammarian's report usually sounds like this. Fellow Toastmasters, we had a wonderful meeting. I didn't catch any grammatical errors. Of course not. Fake grammarians never catch grammatical errors. Not catching grammatical errors is what they do best. A true grammarian, on the other hand, strikes fear in my heart. A true grammarian is the scourge of the Toastmasters meeting. That nefarious demon that every Toastmaster must face on the road to perfection. A true grammarian can take your masterpiece of a speech, the fruit of your labors, the temple of your blood, sweat, and tears, and demolish it! Comment by crushing comment! Until all that you have left is a smoldering heap of broken words and a title begging for mercy. Help! Help! It's okay, title. It's okay, I think. Of course, the question I'm always asking myself is, why do we need grammarians? Who cares if we drop a few G's? Somebody else might need them. What if the speaker didn't drop the G's at all, but just ran out of them? What if the speaker had been fixing to getting a G, but used up his G's for the day? Wouldn't it be nice if the previous speaker had dropped a G or two? G! Who cares if we use a run-on sentence every now and then? A run-on sentence has got to be a lot more exciting than a walk-on sentence, don't you think? With the walk-on, you never know what you're going to get, but with the run-on, you may not know where you're going, but you're going to get there a lot quicker, and you don't have time to make a pause. Pregnant! Who cares about split infinitives? We should encourage Toastmasters to boldly go where few Toastmasters have gone before. If you caught that I just used a split infinitive, Madam District Governor, you scare me. If you didn't, you can come off the Toastmasters unemployment line. You will make a fine fake grammarian. Of course, I believe that a true grammarian will always select a word of the day that I will never be able to pronounce properly, that I can never use in a normal conversation with a normal human being, and that will remain stuck in my head for years, if not for decades. Take the word callipygian. Never heard of it? I hadn't either. Until a demented grammarian with a hangover decided to use it as the word of the day. Calipigeon means having a shapely butt. What? Try using that word in your sentimental speech about your grandmother. Or in your icebreaker speech. Now, I don't know about you, but if I were ever in a situation that might even remotely call for that word, calipigeon's the last word I'd ever use. But, no pun intended, for someone, somewhere, sometime, it just might be the right word. Fake grammarians, on the other hand, they avoid those multi-syllable words, and they select words using a song in their heart. I'm a word watcher, I'm a word watcher. Watch the words go by. My, oh my! I have two theories why fake grammarians avoid the big words. Theory one, they don't know any big words. Theory two, they just might be suffering from a condition called hippopotamonstrosis quipedaliophobia, which means fear of long words. Ladies and gentlemen, someday, I hope to be able to tell my mama that I no longer fear grammarians. Until then, I have a message for you true grammarians in the audience. Somewhere, deep inside, I think I need you, but can you do me a favor? Can you tone it down just a little? You are scaring off my calipigeon friends.